Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Look, y'all. Just Shuga Shootin the breeze. Just Shuga Shootin be jumping on here to see what's up. See what folks doing today. What's the day? It's Tuesday. Tuesday, y'all. Tuesday. July the 7th. Tuesday, July the 7th. Yeah. Just on here. Seeing who in these Facebook streets. Seeing who gonna roll up, stop by, and drop a hi. Hey, sugar. How you doing? But yeah. I gotta wash my dishes this morning. And then I'm gonna fix my cereal as I do. And yeah. So, if you're in these streets and you see me going on, shoot me, hey sugar, just coming through, just rolling through. Hey. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Look, y'all. We got some birthdays today. Yep. We got birthdays to celebrate today. You know, I usually do the part in the post later on at night called Grown Folk Hour. Create a little part in the post with songs and music, you know, attached to it. But yeah, we got our friend that we shouting out today, Chris. Yep. Happy birthday, Chris. Chris, it's your birthday. Doggone it, it's your birthday, Chris. It done rolled around again. It rolled around again. I'll sing a little, I'm going to sing you a birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, Chris. Yep. Shuga Shootin the breeze. So, yeah. Wash up my few little dishes while I'm in these Facebook streets, in these social media streets that y'all got going on today. Today, right about now, let me see, what's the temperature? It's in the 80s right about now. 81. It's 81 degrees. It's 81 degrees on this Tuesday, and it's 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock here in Georgia, the state of Georgia. Yeah, I mean, northern part of Georgia, DeKalb County, but yeah, 81 degrees out here. 81. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I went outside. I went out there this morning. I went out there just to see what it felt like, because it's always good to go out the door and see what it feels like, you know. Put my little dab, a little dab of Clorox, just a little dab, you know. Yeah. But I hope your day is off to a great start. Hope you all are off to a great start on this Tuesday. Yeah, on this Tuesday, y'all. Yes, indeed. Yesterday, I finished up all of my laundry. All my laundry that I did, got it done. Last night, I probably got to bed about 1 a.m. About 1 a.m. But you know, if you didn't get a chance to see it, last night I did. I sung one of my songs that I wrote years ago called Which Way. You get a chance to see the live. I went live last night. I think I want to go live at night just to wind down the night with anybody willing to say good night. So I think I'll do wind down at night, reflecting on the day, reflecting on the day of how it went. Yeah, but it was good. First time I ever sung on Facebook. First time I ever sung live. So it was pretty nice. It was pretty nice to be able to sing. It really was. Share a song that I wrote. Yeah. You get a chance to go check it out from last night, Scroll up above the Facebook shout out. It's up above. Yeah, it's up above. It's up above. Let me tell you what I did, y'all. Yesterday I had got a thought to go and dig up my camcorder. I did a lot of recording back in the day. I did a lot of recording, and I went and pulled up one of my camcorders. It's the little small handheld one with the tape that go with it. Small handheld one. I went and pulled it out. And I said, let me see. Let me see if the tapes still work. Let me see if the tapes still work. Pulled them out. Looked for a tape of one of my friends because we used to cut up. We used to cut up real good. And I said, I think I got a tape of of your baby when we was dancing in my kitchen. I think I got a tape, some recording, and I hope it still works because it's been almost 20 years. It was almost 20 years. So I said, I think I got the tape, and if I find it, I'm gonna see if I can get it to play. And if I can get it to play, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna record it. And then I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send a clip to you so you can see it. And you can send it to him and y'all can get a kick out of it. Because, this is something to go back and see times when you're having a good time early in life and having access to it. It's just good to have access to some of the memories from, yesteryears. So, I hooked it up to the TV. And I couldn't get it to port through and play on the TV, TV being the monitor. The only thing I could get situated was the audio. And the audio came through great, it came through great. Thinking I had the right thing to plug it up to be able to port it through. But the audio came through great. So, that where there's a will, there is a way. And you're going to figure out, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to Jimmy rig it, figure out how to bootleg or however I can do it. My own recordings, of course, Yeah, bootlegging, that's for another story. But I ended up using my cell phone because the camcorder has a flip screen on it. You open it up. So I used my cell phone to record while it was playing, turned it up from the volume on the TV and recorded it via my cell phone. Recorded the clip of us dancing. And, yeah, and sent it to her. So I was like, yeah, I think she'll get a kick out of the fact that, yeah, this was something that was almost 20 years ago. Her baby is now, he's a grown man, young man, doing wonderful things. But, yeah, just to be able to go back and see that, just beautiful, And then I ran across another video with one of my co-workers, with my salon when we had it. And there were several of us that had the salon. It was 6 of us, as a matter of fact, called Salon Excellence. And we had a wonderful time in there. Yeah, we had our little drama issues and stuff, but what salon don't? But we had a good time. And we used to do all types of stuff as far as to entertain ourselves. Since we was working up in there, we'd be working 10, 12 hours on any given day, you know. Usually Monday through Sunday if you want to come in on a Monday, but we choose to keep the doors closed on a Monday. Traditionally, salons would be closed on a Monday and then open back on Tuesday through Saturday. So we be up in there cutting up, watching movies. And I set up, you know, music because we love music. That was a theme. You know, you got some good music. Oh yeah, you got some good music. You can pretty much get through anything. You can pretty much, you know, it makes your day go by. Makes your day go by really well. So, ran across a tape of us playing music. And honey, one of my friends, we call her Izzy. All of us had nicknames in our salon. It was Izzy, Isabel. I was Lucille. We had Maylene, Mr. Claude, and Rufus, Lula Maybell is what they call her, but Lula Bell, and Erlene. Yeah, Erlene, she would run the music section from time to time. You know, she would put on some jazz, or she would put on some blues. You know, she would run it because she was closer to the stereo, because we had a stereo set up in there. You know, on the stereo with the CDs and DVDs. We had it set up. You know, run across the video. And she was singing. One of my friends, Isabel, she was singing, and it was theatrical. Yeah, she could have got an Oscar. Singing ain't no way. Singing ain't no way. Or singing along with it. Singing along with it, and she was doing one of our customers, her customers' hair, and it was like, Lord, we was up in there just cracking up. She may decide to post it. If not, you know, I sent it to her just so she can have it in her possession. Anyway, but send it so she can have it and get a kick out of it. But yeah, we did have some good times up in there. Up in salon excellence. Yeah. But I figured out a way to get it off of there. Then probably about an hour later, I fumbled around until I come across some cords that I could actually port it through and it show up on the TV as a monitor. So, yeah, I got plenty of recordings, and I'll go back through and look, and anybody that I think would want to see themselves, record it and send it to them. Yeah, record it and send it to them. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, indeed. And as a matter of fact, I got a chance to see her, so we was cutting up with Isabel. Got a chance to see her, was cutting up with her, y'all. Cutting up with her. Mm-hmm. Y'all keep your aluminum pans and stuff. Y'all keep your aluminum pans. I do. This is like Rose pan. And I don't know what was in here, but I keep them. Use it, you know, if you want to heat something up in the toaster oven. You can put it in here if you don't want to use aluminum foil. You know, they say you not to, but it's good usage. You know, to recycle. It's good to recycle. You know, some stuff it's hard to throw away. I'm gonna tell you, I have a habit. I have a real habit of keeping jars. Keeping jars that you use or purchase like spaghetti jars and stuff. My husband like, okay, it's time for you to go ahead on and get rid of some of them jars. It's like you're throwing away glass. And I know we drink out of plastic and stuff, but then when you purchase the jars, you know, either the ragu or whatever sauce you like, the jars, real glass is really good, you know. Back in the day, they used to take the peanut butter jars and the jelly jars, or the peanut butter, or jelly, and turn around and drink out of it. And those jars be big, and they would put water and ice. I don't know. It just made the water taste better. Coming out of the glass, drinking it from a glass with ice. It just made it taste better. So we recycle all the jelly jars. We recycled all of them. All of them. Well, nobody really buying jars and glasses to drink out of. When you buying it and then you're going to throw it away, you're throwing away a perfectly good glass. Throwing away a perfectly good glass, you know. Perfectly good glass. You're throwing it away. Perfectly good glass. So, I got a cabinet full, but I have downsides. I have downsides on it. You know, I have some that I purchased, just regular glasses, but yeah, I had a cabinet full of the recycled ragu jars. Alright, so now I'm getting ready to get my cereal. Get my cereal. Get ready to get my cereal. Let me see. Yep, yeah. I'm going on to eat the rest of my almonds with my cereal today. So I'm going to do that, and I'm still going to put my grapes in it. Because like I say, these aren't honey nut. Got a different bowl today. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Who out there like Cheerios? Who out there like to eat the Cheerios? Yeah, who like Cheerios? My almonds, I like the raw. Simple Truth from Kroger's. It's about, yeah, that's about a serving right about there. That's about a serving. This is like a fourth of a cup. So that's the thing about nuts. They claim that, you know, because they say they low-key fattening. Total fat 15 grams. Saturated fat 1 gram. Trans fat 0. Cholesterol 0 because it's not animal based. Sodium 0 because it's raw. Total carbs 6 grams. Dietary fiber 3 grams. You know, that's good. You get some good fiber in. That's 11%. Total sugar 1 gram. Includes 0 added sugars. Okay. And protein, 6 grams of protein. And then on down further, no vitamin D, calcium, 80 milligrams, iron, what's that, 1 milligram, and potassium, 220 milligrams. Yeah. So that's considered a serving right about there. Put them on there. Yeah. All right. My almond milk, about a half a cup. That's good right there. I don't have to have a whole lot of milk. And then I got my grapes. Some grapes. Get me about 6, 7 grapes. Like I say, the Cheerios are not honey nut. Rinse them off a little bit. Just rinse them off, y'all. Just rinse them off. And then boop, 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 and boop. Put this back. Put that in the trash. Because that's it. So I have to go to the grocery store. Get me some more grapes. Let me get me some more almonds. Y'all, I was thinking, I was like, look, I needed to come up with me a Shuga Shootin' the Breeze theme song. I need to come up with me a theme song, so I was pondering and going through a couple of ways to sing it, and I narrowed it down. So I'll be opening up my lives with Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, the theme song. Y'all hear it in the morning? Surprise you. Y'all hear it in the morning. Y'all hear when I get up in the morning and go live. Lord, thank you for this food. Amen. All right. That's good, y'all. What y'all have for breakfast? If you do breakfast. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Or what time is it? It's almost afternoon. 11:30. How your day going? I'm here, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. I'm eating my cereal right about now. My Cheerios. Put me some honey. Put me some almonds in it. Some grapes. Use my almond milk. Yeah. How your day going? Yes, indeed. You got a birthday coming up? You got a birthday coming up? Michelle? Is your birthday coming up? Hey, Curtis. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. How your day going? Got my cereal for this morning. Yep, got my cereal for this morning. Got up about 8:30. But I can't eat right when I wake up. I don't have the appetite. I don't have an appetite to eat when I wake up. It'll take a little bit of while. Take a little while. So usually about 10:30. Then I start to feel a little hungry. But prior to that, I'm feeling like eating that early. I know some people, depending on what their body's accustomed to, they might eat early, but I don't like to eat early. Usually I might eat twice a day, and that includes the cereal, breakfast, and then dinner. Might have, a piece of fruit later on. I'm not as big of an eater as I used to be. I used to eat. But yeah. Now Curtis, he got a book. He wrote a book, y'all. Curtis wrote a book. Curtis, put your book down in the comment section. Put your book down there. A fellow battle veteran. He's a veteran. Yeah. He's received awards. Presidential award. Yep. Doing a lot of good things. Doing a lot of good things in the community. Up this way. Yep, Curtis, I got your book on my bookshelf. You on my bookshelf, Curtis? Yep. Your book made it to the bookshelf. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you. I'll take a picture of it. It's an awesome read over his life and his dealings with PTSD, y'all. It's real. PTSD is real. And for military members who've been in the military, veterans, and even those that are still in the military, but what some of us experienced during our years in, yeah, the effects of it still resonate long after you get out, long after you get your papers to get out of the military, get that DD-214. Yeah, it's those symptoms and the effects, they show up and can be triggering for a lot of veterans. The triggers. Under my time in, I was medic. I went in under 91 Alpha, and it became 91 Bravo while I was in. But yeah, been in the hospital setting, and I was also an EMT, and I served in Germany. It's where my first duty station was, in Germany, after I left AIT from Fort Sam, Houston, Texas. First duty station was Germany, and got over there, and it was an experience to be able to travel. But then we went to war. That was in 91, end of 91 to 92. I think Clinton, he was in office at the time. Clinton was. Yeah, saw some things being in the hospital, because a lot of the casualty of war at that time, for those that had sustained damage, for them that went to fight, they ended up there at Landstuhl. Larmsey was the army base and the hospital where I was stationed. So as an EMT, yeah, we were commissioned to go and pick up some of the deceased at the Air Force Base, and having to go pick them up as an ambulance driver. You go and take the ambulance, and you know, we're picking them up and then bringing them back to the hospital. Yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. Some of the stuff we experienced, some of the things that we saw, even there at the hospital, and what we had to go and do by picking up. And I think they were supposed to be getting some x-rays and stuff, and yeah, it wasn't a good experience, but got through it. Was there for 2.5 years there in Germany. And so, yeah, PTSD, it is real. The stuff you see, the things you experience, you know, that most, you know, the average human being don't probably get exposed to, you know, when you serve, when you join in the military and you swore to defend your country. That's what you signed up for, you know. And I was 18, right out of high school. And so a lot of times you're not fully understanding the magnitude and the seriousness of what that truly means when you signing up to serve in the military. You know, yeah, you don't fully understand what you're really doing, but for those that do, you know, but being young, fast forward now with wisdom on your side, yeah, it's a serious commitment, because literally you're signing up to defend your country, and you may not come back alive, and most times, you know, you may not escape, you know, the traumas that come with it, especially if they went to war. If we went to war and you had to be shipped off. So yeah, people that are suffering, yeah, it's serious. And so being there in Germany, you know, I tried to do a lot of traveling while we were there, just to be able to, you know, take the edge off of some of the stuff that I bear witness to. Try to go and see some things, but yeah, a lot of stuff, it stays with you regardless. You know, being, like I say, a medic, and you're there front and center, it can be disturbing. So once I got out, you know, I went on. After I got married, got out, had my children, had my daughters, went to school for cosmetology, and got my license. Yep. And then moved back home, Georgia, because I was in New Jersey. That was where my ex-husband was, his family. So moved back to Georgia, and then went to school and got my license, my LPN license in Bainbridge, my hometown. In Bainbridge, my hometown. That's born and raised. Attapogas, delivered by my grandmama, Rosie Mae Jordan, but Rosie Mae World Tatum Jordan. Yeah, get all them names. Yeah, went to school, got my LPN license, and then decided, okay, did that for a little bit. But I ended up making a career out of being a cosmetologist, hairstylist, and co-owner with a salon for close to 20 years, and had a wonderful time. Beautifying folk, make people look good, and incorporated the medical off on into it. Incorporate the medical, because that knowledge stayed with me. I mean, it stays. You know, once you learn how the body functions and the role of the organ systems in the body and how it operates together in unison, yeah, it stays with you, knowing the purpose of the organs and what their job is inside this body. And then just incorporate it right on into education for the hair. Because your hair, as far as women are, it's like what the world says, the crown and glory. You know, we put a lot of emphasis on our hair, you know, as women, men too, you know, a lot of emphasis on it. And we love to look good. We love to look good, don't we, Michelle? We love to look good. Get our hair did, get it done. So I love doing the hair and having them spin around and see it in the mirror and the smiles come on their face. And boy, we had our salon set up that when the customers walk out, it's literally like they pass every mirror on the way out, because they had what we call the booths and stations set up next to each other with, you know, space in between, right down the middle of the salon. And it had on one side, you had, you know, it was kind of back to back, mirror on this side, mirror on that side. The stations was, you know, back to each other, right down the middle. So, and you could see the customers when they get their hair done and they get ready to walk out, they looking at just about every mirror on the way out. They looking at every mirror on the way out the salon. So it's like, God, I look good. You know, the mirrors, boy. The mirrors is something else. The mirrors is something else. My grandmother, my mom's mom, she loved the mirror. She loved the mirror. And wherever she was, if she come to visit, if she can get in front of a mirror, sit by a mirror, she talking. And then she talking, and then she looking in the mirror while she talking. Yeah, looking in the mirror while she having a conversation. And one time my mama was like, she was talking, and she didn't know, at first she didn't know what she was looking at. And she realized she had done caught her mirror in the bedroom, because my mom's bedroom was right up front. When you first walk in the house, it was right up front. So it kind of posed as like a, you know, gathering place right off the kitchen. It posed as a gathering place. And so my grandmother, her mom, would be there. And when she come, and she in the mirror, looking in the mirror. I guess it's kind of like this camera. When you go live, yeah, you pretty much looking at yourself. So you see your abilities and your mannerisms, and you see, you know, how you express yourself and what you're looking like, you know. It kind of poses somewhat like a mirror for you, because you see you, you know. But yeah, those clients, they walk by, they looking at themselves in the mirror, honey. It's like, I look good. It's a good feeling whenever you can make somebody feel good about themselves, because a lot of times, you know, you don't know what they're like. You don't know what's going on with them before they get to you. When they walk through that door, you know, whatever their day was prior to entering the premises, you there, and the energy off of them, you can feel whether they had a good day, or you could tell whether they didn't have a not so good day. But hopefully by the time they leave you, you change the projector, you change their whole energy, you know. You gave them a whole different feel from the time they walk in the door. By the time you're done, it was the experience of being able to sit and fellowship and then get something done just for them. Because a lot of time people, you know, they extend themselves so much and do so much for others. And so sometimes getting their hair done is the one thing that they can get done for themselves. And getting that helps to relieve them of a lot of things that they might have been experiencing. And then having the ability to talk, sometimes get stuff off the chest. And that's, you know, was a way to just be of service to the community. Being able to make somebody look good and feel good. So wherever they leave, wherever they go, once they leave your chair and out that salon door, they left feeling better than what they did when they came in. And so, and that's what I enjoy. So even, you know, me going live, I said, I'm going to go live. I'm going to go live and talk with some folks, interact with some folks, sugar shoot the breeze, you know, random. like I'm sitting on the porch, but I'm in my kitchen. And whoever stopped by, like I say hi. Say, hey, Sugar. Hey, Sugar. You can tell me about your day. You can tell me about your day. Put it down in the comment section. You know, how you doing? How you feeling? You can put it down in the comment section. We can talk about it. You know. So, yep. So yeah, we got a birthday. Somebody celebrating their birthday today. Birthday, Chris. Yep. That is good to me, y'all. A good old bowl of Cheerios. It's good to me. A good old bowl of Cheerios. You can't beat it. It's light. Add your little nuts. Yesterday I added grapes. Today I added the rest of my almonds. And walnuts yesterday. Today almonds and grapes. Yep. But this year, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all our American reunion is back on. I'm going. I'm class of '89. I'm going back to coming home to Bainbridge so that I can enjoy the mega reunion in October. I've had an awesome time both times that it's been established. From the first one, and then this one that we had last year. So this year, we get to have it again, the 3rd annual. Class of '89 gonna be represented. I know I expressed before about them having to destroy the or tear down, demolish the high school. And the fact that they're going to be... We ain't going to have our high school no more. We're not going to have our high school no more, Michelle. I know it's for a good cause. You know, I know it's for a good cause. It's supposed to be a new hospital that they're going to be building. But, yeah, I shared earlier on another live that, yeah, all I want is a brick. That's all I want. Want to get a brick from it, because once you tear down the building, then it's like, okay, and build something else there. It's almost like it didn't exist. The location is the same, but once the building is gone, it's like it didn't exist. So I just want to get a brick just to be able to say, yeah, it was a real school here before they built a hospital where we all attended, Bainbridge High School. alumni. So yeah, that's all I want is a brick. I'm not sure when they're gonna be start the demolition of it, but I know they're auctioning right now. They're auctioning off stuff right now out of the buildings for whomever want what's there. And I have to go back and look. I think it's like an online auction. Yeah, I think it's online. So, but I just want a brick. That's all. I just want a brick. I just want a brick from my high school. Since they're getting ready to, you know, take it down, they're getting ready to replace it with a new hospital building. I just want a brick. I'm a class of 89. Coming through Bainbridge High School. I just want a brick. Hey, Mark. Hey, Marcus. It's just Shuga Shootin the breeze this morning while I'm eating my cereal. So I'm going to go live and sit in my kitchen and talk to the people as you show up. See how you doing. Hope your day is going good. Hope your day is going good, Mark. Yeah. Hey, Tammy. Hey, classmate. Bainbridge High School alumni. So here just penning for my thoughts. Yep. Hopefully you'll be attending the mega reunion this year, because it's back on, of course. My class of 89. I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back for the reunion. I will be back. I enjoy it. I enjoyed both times going. Sure enough did. Sure enough did. I don't know how many people came through that high school. I'm not certain, but I think it was established, from what I understand, maybe around 67, 68, I believe. Bainbridge High School. I think it was around that time. So we're looking at about what? From 70, 30, 40, 50, close to 60 years. Close to 60 years that it was established. Close to 60 years. Close to 60 years. Yep. Mark tell me saying, I said, hey. We gotta get a date and time so we can come visit. Yep, gotta get a date and time so we can come visit. Turn this off. Yep. So where y'all at? Y'all at work? Y'all at work? Where y'all at? At home? Where you watching from? Where you watching from? Where you watching from? Let me see here. For those of you who don't know, I did go live last night. And I sung one of my songs. I sung one of my songs that I wrote years ago. So you scroll up above the last night's, right after the birthday shout out. I went live just to say goodnight, but also sung a little tune that I wrote. Sung it a cappella. You know, I didn't put the tracks to it, just sung it a cappella. But yeah, if you get a chance, check it out. Check it out. I think you like it. I think you like it. You get a chance to use my pipes a little bit, so I can go live on the internet. I can go live. I can go and sing if I want to. Right from the comforts of my home if I want to, or wherever I can sing. Just go live and sing if I want to. Yep, it was good. Good to be able to sing. Good to be able to sing, y'all. Good to be able to sing. Let me see who this is. I'm trying to see if they're trying to get me to upgrade my phone. I ain't trying to upgrade no phone, y'all. I ain't trying to upgrade. I keep it until until the last about 2 phones ago that I had. I got a message saying you need to come and upgrade. If not, we're not gonna be able to support this phone no more. I keep it until you tell me I can't use it no more. That's how I do. I ain't quick to go run and upgrade. I'm just not using the phone to that magnitude. But I got a message on my phone 2 phones ago saying if you don't upgrade, we ain't gonna be able to support you. We ain't gonna be able to continue to provide service. So I had to go ahead on and upgrade it. Had to upgrade. They sent the message twice, and I know they weren't playing. I was like, I gotta have my phone. I gotta have my phone. I mean, we hooked on them now. We hooked on these phones. If they try to take them away, that probably would be the World War III that they've been talking about. They try to take these phones out of our heads because they don't put them in our heads, and now here we are. They is like an extension of you. As you walk out the door, if you ain't got that phone, you get the tugging from the phone. Like, uh-oh, where my phone at? It tugs. It tugs at you. You can't leave without it. You can't go nowhere without it. You know, so they got us hooked. So, what we gonna do? We gotta keep up with them. It's a way for us to plug in to the world. So, that's what we doing. Plugging in. Got access to the World Wide Web. So, and the fact that we're able to access one another, you know, instantaneously, you know, go live, boom. Can be seen anywhere in the world that they have access to watch you, you know, interact with you. So that's the liberty that we have now in the palm of our hands to interact with the world. Interact with the world, y'all. I like it. I do. I like being able to go live. I really do. I like it. Because it's like I'm just, I'm talking to folks, interacting with folks that I know. And even if I don't know you per se, but there's always a common thread, that's something that folks can relate to, It's always something that people can relate to and have a conversation about. Drop it in comments in the section if anybody wanted to be brought on, to have a discussion. Yeah. So, if there's any time you like to come on, be brought on camera, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on the camera. Shoot the breeze with me and talk about whatever. Yeah. Talk about whatever, y'all. So listen, I think I gotta make a run, do a couple of things, but I'll be back on later on this evening. Yep, I'll be back later on this evening. If anybody's still up, it might be not until about maybe, well, I am going to be posting my birthday shout outs as I do, and that's usually around 8, 9 o'clock, so it'll be around that time that I'll probably go back live. I'll still be, accessing and seeing who's on here, and just, as we do, scrolling and liking and commenting on other folks' posts and getting a laugh and engaging in conversation. But I'll be back live probably around 9. And if you're up in these social media streets, come on, join in. I might see if I could pull out another song to sing. Another song to sing. But all right, y'all. Y'all going on, enjoy the rest of your day. And I certainly appreciate you watching. I certainly do. I managed to get it in professional mode. So I'm gonna see how this works. We don't play it on these folks internet for the last 2, 3, 4 years, maybe, that I've been posting birthdays and stuff. So I say, let me try professional mode, see what that's like. I see everybody got their professional mode up at the top. So let me see, digital creator, see what that's like, and what qualifies, for the monetization. That's what I understand that's supposed to be, what it's supposed to mean. And let me see what it is. Let me see how it go. Let me see how it works. Try it out, and ain't nothing beats a failure but a try. That's what they say, So I'm trying out this professional mode, and see how that works. I think I got it where I can get stars now, and so yeah, I'm looking to see how that works. I think a star is a penny, which pennies make dollars, if you understand. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out. So y'all hang with me, hang with me. All right, this is Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, random. I'll see y'all later on this evening. Love y'all. Bye.